Meet the Mets, meet the Mets. Step right up and greet the Mets. Bring your kiddies, bring your wife. Guaranteed to have the time of your life because the Mets are really sucking that ball, knocking those home runs over the wall. East side, west side, everybody's coming down to meet the METS Mets from New York Town. What's up, guys? I'm Johnny, your host. Welcome back to the Best Damn Mets Show on YouTube. This week was a great week as a Mets fan. Best start in franchise history. Let's go, Mets! I'm excited. Okay, of course, it's still very early in the season, but no one could have predicted this. These Mets are killing it right now. They've won 8 in a row. Yay! Okay, let's get into it. So let's talk a little bit about Mickey Callaway. Roll the sequence.
Oh, Mickey, you're so fine, you blow my mind. Hey, Mickey.
Hopefully it won't happen.
Hey, Mickey.
I'm just excited
Oh,
to
Mickey, you're so fine, you blow my mind. Hey,
want to
Mickey.
get the most potential.
Hey, Mickey.
I'm excited.
Oh, Mickey, you're so fine, you blow my mind. Hey, Mickey. Hey, Mickey.
You've anticipated this day
Oh,
for
Mickey, you're so fine, you blow my mind. Hey, Mickey.
Mickey Callaway, okay, it's still very early, but this guy has the Midas touch. He seems like a genius right now. He's an effective, clear communicator. At first, he seemed a little bit kumbaya, a little bit too idealistic and optimistic about this season, but he is spitting truth. He seems to be manifesting the words he says into reality right now. They're playing the right way. He's also instilling a culture of fun and optimism in these guys. Sunday night, the Mets had to go from Washington to Miami, and they didn't get out of Sunday night's extra inning game until about 12:30. Callaway said he only got 3 hours sleep, so these guys were tired. To avoid complacency, the Mets Callaway decided that they should show up late to the ballpark. They didn't do batting practice. Instead, they took grounders to practice defense, and Callaway even took some at-bats for fun. And whatever it is right now, the Mets are playing with a sense of joy even, and that, I think, is the effective formula for success. Remembering why they play, a sense of purpose, to have fun, to win games, the two go hand in hand. Callaway seems to have that as a primary philosophy, and it's rubbing off all across this team. I get knocked down, but I get up again. Ain't never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. Ain't never gonna keep me down. And it hasn't been perfect this season. The Mets are finding ways to win, grinding these wins out however they can. We fight every inning. We never put our heads down, said Asdrubal Cabrera, who homered twice last night from both sides of the plate. We have a really good offense. We work together. And that's been very true this season. There's no one standout player. Everybody's been producing across the board. It's the small things that you don't see in the box score, Todd Frazier said, that are making the difference right now. It's exciting. It's infectious. It makes the fans feel like a bond. When I see people with Mets hats on the street, I'm saying, go Mets. Some of them give me weird looks, but of course they're gonna lose eventually. But right now there's a snowball effect that's making these guys hungry to win. It's making them aggressive. Aggressive base running has been a theme this season. The Mets are slow. On paper, they have a bunch of position players over 30 who are smart, experienced, but they're certainly not fast. So in spring training, Callaway emphasized the importance of aggressive base running to make these slower players at least seem faster. And it's been working. The Mets hustle out there. They don't take any bases for granted. Conforto, for example, decided to take off for second, and Frazier hit a ground ball up the middle that would have otherwise been a double play, but instead, Conforto was safe at second and later scored the go-ahead run in Saturday's 3-2 win over the Nationals. That kind of play can't be seen in the box score, but it's those little things that make all the difference. Adrian Gonzalez is perhaps the slowest player in the National League East, and he's been aggressive on the base paths. So Callaway's words, again, have been effective, and they've been trickling down across this lineup.
Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jack. I don't care if I never get back, 'cause it's root for the boys. If they don't win, it's a shame. It's one. Hey, batter, 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 swing, batter, batter, batter.
Hey, batter, swing, batter.
Ah!
I got two guys rooting against the Mets on this weekend's
Cespedes
Mets fan.
gives the Mets the lead in the 12th inning, baby. 6-5.
We're only down one guy.
Jordan's gone. He couldn't stick it out, but now the Mets are on top, baby. The cable box.
Okay, tomorrow's Monday. We got work to do tomorrow.
Well, today's Monday.
Today's Monday now. 1 out away.
Yo, Mets win!
Yay!
They grab one in extra innings, finishing off the sweep. New York has won their
Oh
fifth in a row.
shit, Bryce is
This
pissed.
Okay, so I'm making this video on Wednesday, so I'm not gonna know what happened in Zach Wheeler's game. I'm watching it tonight with my friend Brandon.
Yo, bring out the brooms, baby! Go ahead,
was so easy, living day by day, out of touch with the rhythm blues.
Yo, best team in baseball right now, baby! 10-1, baby! Yeah! You've been a fan for a while.
62.
That's amazing.
I went to the 69 World Series,
Okay.
and my favorite player was Tug McGraw.
Okay.
I met him many, many times,
Wow.
and I think this year they have a good chance because I think the Hispanics are going to shake them up.
Yeah.
I mean, I love Terry. I met Terry Collins many times.
Yo, dude, that's so sick.
Now, he's a good guy, but I think that they need to change.
So far, this shakeup has been working
I
well.
love this guy.
Yeah, this guy's awesome, right? Mickey Callaway's the man.
I think he's the man. He's going to do a great job with these guys.
Let's go, Mets!
I met Rusty Staub. I met him many times.
Rest in peace, Rusty Staub.
Yeah, good guy. You know something? We came from nothing to everything.
Exactly.
And I watched them do that.
Nice.
And they feel like this is going to happen again.
That was a real Mets fan.
Brandon Mancuso, dude. The Mets haven't lost since my last video.
Since Easter.
They're always able to bounce back.
Definitely, man. 1-0. Down 1-0 against a really good starting pitcher.
Yeah.
Even though it was a mistake by Don to take him out. I mean, came back in the 8th and 9th. Same thing that happened the last few nights.
Right?
Insane.
When Yankee fans try to bring you down.
When Zach Wheeler gives you 7 solid innings. Who would have thought?
I am not throwing away my shot. I am not throwing away my shot.
Do you hear the Mets are 10-1? Wicked.
My country, I'm young, scrappy, and hungry, and I'm not throwing away my shot. I'ma get a scholarship to King's College. I probably shouldn't brag, but dag, I'm amazed and astonished. The problem is I got a lot of brains, but no polish. I gotta holler just to be heard with every word I drop knowledge.
That's it for this week, guys. Thanks for watching. A look ahead. The Mets return home to Citi Field, riding high. The Brewers come into town for a 3-game series, followed by the Nationals looking for revenge after last weekend. So it should be exciting. It should be a wild ride. Come back next week for another video. Until then, let's go Mets. Peace.
I'm a diamond in the rough, a shining piece of coal, trying to reach my goal. My power of speech unimpeachable. Only 19, but my mind is older. These New York City streets.